Hello, beautiful soul. It's Kirsten with Kismet, and welcome to this week's affirmation. I just pulled this card, and I will be honest, I giggled because I literally write this in the steam on my shower door every time I take a shower. I write 4 different affirmations. The first one is, I love me, and I use the little heart, a little heart. And then the second one is, I am enough. The third one is, I have more money than I will ever need. And the last one is this week's affirmation, which is, I will let God lead. Honestly, every time I take a shower, I write these 4 affirmations in the steam, like when you were little and you used to ride the bus and the windows would fog up. Well, you would in Minnesota anyway. They'd get all foggy from the cold, and you could make like puppy prints, and you could write names like your initials plus the boy you liked, and like little kissy faces. You put your lips on there and whatever. Same thing. I write it in the steam on my shower. I will let God lead. Now, why do I have this as my personal affirmation that I am writing multiple times a week with my finger in the steamy shower? It is, for me, one of the most beautiful affirmations and one of the hardest things I ever do. And that's because I am a control freak. Those of you who know me know that I like to make sure that everything is going the way I want it to go. And if something blows up, I've gotten better. I really have over the years. I promise you, it's not as bad as it used to be. I'm much better at going with the flow. But in years past, it would just throw me, and I would be just blown to bits for a week because I didn't see it coming. How come I didn't see it coming? How didn't I know that this was going to happen? How couldn't I have stopped this? Why did I make this mistake? I can't believe I failed at this. But you get the idea, right? And then I discovered the affirmation, I will let God lead. And so when I get into that panic mode because things aren't going the way I thought they should, or the way that I wanted them to, I take a deep breath and say, hey, you got this. I'll let you lead. I don't need to fix it. And the reason I don't need to fix it is because, let me tell you, the divine is so much better at fixing things than I am. For one thing, they have, the divine has so many more resources available than I do. Plus, there's that whole omniscient thing, right? I don't know what's going to happen. I can't envision the best outcome. The divine can. So why wouldn't I turn that over and end up with something even better than I could have imagined, right? Wow. So that's why it's one of the affirmations I write every time I take a shower. I will let God lead. And my job is to just be open to the direction that we're going and not try to redirect my own traffic, to not detour myself down a different path, but to actually, if the door opens, to walk through it, to seize that opportunity as it comes to me, to let go of what's not working and trust that something better is waiting for me. And I know these things are hard. I'm not kidding you. I know these things are hard. To be able to say, I'm just going to let the divine direct my life? Yes. Because let's face it, at least for me, when I try to control everything, it becomes just a giant storm. And it's chaotic, and it leaves me feeling disheartened and full of self-doubt and alone. But when I let God lead, things happen that I never, ever would have dreamed of. And I also never feel alone. It's amazing. And so I encourage you to join me. In fact, write in the comments, I will let God lead. I will let God lead. Write it in the comments below and affirm for yourself that you're ready to chuck your inner control freak, or at least shut her down a little bit, and give the divine the opportunity to show you what your life can truly be. This is Kirsten with Kismet, sending you love and light.